Hey guys, what's up? It's Mr. Snow here, playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, yeah, let's do it.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Ethereal Moon. Beyond Escape. It is Imperial Year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial throne, yet the continent of Fodlan still remains lost in a tempest of turmoil and bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garreg to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Leicester lords in an effort to feign neutrality. As events unfold, Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Who?
Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
Where am I?
We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Regardless, the Imperial Army has taken over now.
That's good. What year is it?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell.
So yeah, Byleth has been asleep for 5 years. It's quite a nap.
Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
The Millennium Festival.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
To the monastery.
Are you crazy? The Imperial Army is there. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
No need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
"5 years ago to the day. If things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival." Halt! Who's there? It can't be. Professor? Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher, what have you been doing all this time? Where have you been?
I was sleeping. I was dead.
Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared. Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive. All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone. Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe. 5 years. Such a short time, but it feels like an eternity ago. Do you still feel the way you did all those years ago? You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me?
Yep. I am.
I thank you. Truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes?
Yep. I really was asleep all the time.
Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be.
Yep, I am.
In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you slumbered these past 5 years. And that is where we are now. The war is at a stalemate. Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church.
Foolish.
Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately. The church, as well as the kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come to eliminate them all.
The kingdom and the alliance?
Although we were of different houses, we were companions who lived and learned together. Some of our ranks are hesitant to battle against them, and against the people of their homelands. However, knowing that you're alive is sure to raise their spirits. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion. The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return. Let's not keep them waiting any longer.
Well now, that face is certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Professor! It's me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here!
I can't believe it. Is this a dream? Can we really be this lucky?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back. I mean, welcome back.
Her English, or Fodlandian, has not improved in the past 5 years.
Our
That's a
group
little
isn't the same
crazy.
without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined. She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence, and there was never a day that we doubted you would return to us.
It gives me regret to be admitting this, but our power is not enough. The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Rican stands against the Empire. Therefore, our target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrden. Myrden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north. At the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphne territory, it would be greatly beneficial to us. Prepare yourselves. The next battle will be a momentous one. Join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
So yeah, everyone's changed their hairstyle,
One person doesn't sing, will they?
and that's pretty much the only thing that's happened in the past 5 years.
There is still more to...
Okay, let's see certifications. Holy Knight, 32% chance. I might as well give it a go. I have enough Master Seals to waste a few. He got it? Bruh. That's lucky.
My few...
Okay. And we can get Trickster. Might as well take that exam. And I failed. And technically
Not my...
Technically that's unlucky because it was 52% chance of passing. Hubert, what? It might be good to get him as a Dark Knight, but he'd need to take writing classes. How close is he to Mortal Servant? Not very close, because he has never taken sword training. But it might not be a bad idea to get him to take that. Okay, I guess we should explore. Or should we practice? It might be smart to do a battle I don't think there's anything too important to explore specific to this month. So let's do battle. Okay, let's see who we're taking. Just the usual. And gotta check the inventory. That looks alright.
For the Empire.
What's my strategy?
My strategy is go in there and win. Yeah, it looks like I definitely need to do more practice battles if I can't even take someone out in one hit.
Ready for anything. I'll cut a bloody path.
Oh, cut a bloody path.
I have.
Okay, level 35.
There is still. Here is something. Another victory.
That was something to believe in. Slice.
Your death is not in vain.
Banshee. Might as well.
Did you think I'd let you go?
I will not hold back.
No time for pity. I'm continuing to. You're better than I thought.
Okay. And what can we do with this guy?
I will see this war through.
Sure. We'll probably get it. There we go.
Her will demands it.
That's certain.
It won't be in vain.
Can move this guy up to this heal tile and he won't get that much damaged. Unless he just does anyway. That's wild. Okay, Bandit
waste
is
of time.
dead. Level 30.
To kill.
Attack.
All is for victory! If I live, I fight.
No time for accolades.
Why can't I see what they're gonna, how much damage they're gonna do? I tried to hold in a sneeze. I don't like sneezing into my mic. Oh jeez. Okay, I'll just wait there and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen?
I must lead them well.
I mean, he's on a bloody heal tile. You
I'll
shouldn't
use
die.
This is as far as I go.
Of course he just
Why
dies
must
straight
it end
away.
here?
As soon as I say that as well. Oh. I didn't mean to.
This is as
I didn't rewind far enough. Why didn't I? Okay, Ferdinand defeated thieves.
ready for anything.
I'm just gonna head up here. Attack with sure magic, whatever. And then straight back down. Really? I can't make it all the way down to the
It
bushes.
won't be in vain.
I'm gonna die again.
I'm s-
He didn't die.
For Her Majesty. Her will demands it.
Okay, gotta heal.
see.
And
Tread
then
carefully.
attack from the heal tile. That makes sense.
Let's keep up the pace. My
What's this
What's
guy
my
doing?
strategy?
Just go over and attack him.
I must lead them well.
Okay, got 14,000 gold. That makes sense. Okay. Let's just do the exact same plan
What's my
as last
strategy?
time.
It won't be in vain.
Because it's the same map.
for the Empire.
Ready for anything.
I'll cut a bloody path.
That's certain.
If I live, I fight.
And then retreat a little bit. That should do well.
Hardly worth the effort.
Why is that just floating on his back? It looks weird.
Not my
I think it should be in his hand. Okay, a lot of these guys decided to show up. Let's do that. Got a miss, nice, and got attacked. We're still fine. And attack.
What a bother.
What a bother indeed. Yeah, this should be fine. They're all gonna have to take out an enemy on the next turn though.
This could turn the
So
tides.
that's potentially problematic.
I'm stronger than before.
This is as far as I go.
Really? They
Why
both
must
attacked
it-
him?
Ready for anything.
That's lame.
What's my strategy? All is going
I'm
to
gonna have to rewind again.
I'll use
Unless I get fairly lucky.
I can fight.
Yep, I didn't get lucky. Okay.
For the Empire.
Let's put this guy, this girl.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Just in there. And retreat these two guys. That doesn't help. He's so dead.
What's my strategy? It won't be in vain. There is
My out.
I'm gonna have to rewind further. Or not. That's...
ready for anything. No time for pity.
Okay, I got lucky.
For Her Majesty.
Should have used an item there, but oh well. Yeah, let's use a concoction. There. It should be straightforward from here on out. Silver sword broke
This
though.
could turn the tides.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate.
This is the cost of war.
Are you kidding me? Oh, whatever.
For the fate of Fodlan.
We should be fine. Yep.
Great.
Okay, on to the siege of the Great Bridge of Murden. Edelgard would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yes.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems and pitfalls. Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing and gorging myself on sweets.
Let's do just that.
Do you mean it? Just the thought makes me happy. But Hubert would never allow it.
That's too bad.
Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words. Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free time?
You misunderstand me.
Your silly grin says otherwise. But let's put all that aside for now. There is something I've been meaning to tell you. I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental. However, I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice. But I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader, but simply Edelgard.
I'm glad.
Until now, no one has been able to surpass me, much less command me. I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor. No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze without flinching. It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you have chased the darkness away. And for that, I will always be grateful.
No. Yeah, she's quite right. If you choose to go down one of the other paths, like, especially, I think, if you go with the Blue Lions, she's like a totally different person. Halfway down the timeline. So yeah, quite literally, she's right. she would have completely lost herself if we chose to go down any of the other paths. And honestly the same thing for Rhea. Now doing in the if you go down the Black Eagles line of the story, Rhea definitely is pretty evil, especially nearing the end. She does a lot of, she's just evil. But if you go down, but if you choose to side with Rhea, the perspective totally shifts, and Rhea's not evil at all. It's a really interesting game, how people change just based on your decisions in this game, which I find fun. So what do we need to do? We could have Byleth try to do Trickster again. 54. No Abyssian Seals. Oh, that's a shame. Well, we could always change that. I guess let's just do the mission. The Great Bridge Coup.
The newly crowned king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Dimitri, has declared fealty to the Church of Seiros and is raising an army in preparation for all-out war with the Empire. As leader of the Alliance, Claude maintains a facade of neutrality amidst infighting between those who support and those who oppose the Empire. Meanwhile, the Black Eagle Strike Force plans to capture Alliance territory before Edelgard takes the war to the Kingdom and the Church of Seiros. With sights set on capturing Deirdre at the center of House Regan's territory, she leads a march across the Great Bridge of Myrddin to establish a bridgehead.
We're about to commence our attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin. But first, allow me a moment of your time.
What do you need?
It is something that I can only ask of you. Listen well. It concerns Lady Edelgard's uncle, the regent of the Empire, Lord Arundel. Although he is currently cooperating with Her Majesty, he maintains his own sizable military troops. It seems to me that his plans differ from our own. I assume you recall a certain group's scheming from 5 years ago? Solon and Kranya. They both served Lord Arundel.
Why must we cooperate?
Professor, I understand how you must be feeling, considering what they did to your father. I know it must be foul to even consider cooperating with their kind. However, their power is essential for us at present. Edelgard also strongly opposed the idea at first. Our enemy is the Church of Seiros itself. It cannot be toppled with the Empire's might alone. Those working under Lord Arundel are extremely hostile toward the Church. And the enemy of our enemy is... well, I think you sufficiently understand by now.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Until all of Fodlan is united, it is a necessary evil. As for how we deal with him afterward, time will tell. Regardless, Her Majesty and I wish to join our power with yours. You should know that in her heart, Her Majesty regards that group as enemies of herself and her family. They used her father, the former Emperor, as a puppet, and murdered her siblings with their vile experimentation. I believe Her Majesty may have told you some of this herself. That is why this was a very painful decision for her to make. I will do all I can to ensure her suffering is not in vain, and I hope I can count on you to do the same. As for all I have told you, please keep it in mind as we march forward. More importantly, I implore you to fight as best you can for Edelgard. From the bottom of my heart, I beg this of you.
Okay, let's get into it. So we're allowed to bring 11 people, but I'm only bringing 4 and a half. 4 and a half. Okay. Inventory. Let's get myself a working sword. Equipped. And let's get Edelgard an elixir instead of just a concoction, because elixir are better. Same for Hubert. And Ferdinand. And let's begin.
We'll be capturing the Great Bridge of Murden, a key strategic location of the Leicester Alliance. Claude will surely be sending reinforcements, so we must prevail before they arrive.
Our opponent is Judith, the so-called hero of Daphnel. We can handle her, so long as we don't get careless.
The boy said to run if I was in danger, but I could never do that. I'll hold out until reinforcements arrive.
Actually, she's gonna die, but her plan is to hold out. So reinforcements are gonna be coming from here, and there's a heal tile here. So I'm gonna try to get someone there fairly fast.
Ready for anything.
For the Empire.
And I think I might as well just put 2 people over there, because they're gonna need some help
What's my
from
strategy?
each other. And let's get rid of this guy so he doesn't attack Hubert straight
still
away.
plan.
I'll cut a bloody path.
You're okay.
Crowley.
We might be able to just take this guy out right away. Maybe if we move closer. Dark spikes, sure. That he didn't die. I guess
must lead
Bios
them
will have
well.
to do that.
This experience is critical.
Swordplay is now level S. What is that, rank S? I don't know. These guys might be problematic. They might cause problems. Let's do that.
It's life or death.
Well, let's hope it's death because. Yeah, there we go.
A waste of time.
And that guy got hit as well, so he can't move. Good. And let's get rid of this guy because he's also gunning for Hubert. And I don't appreciate that. Because Hubert's kinda weak. Because he kinda missed a couple battles due to plot reasons. Anyways, let's not kill ourselves, but still sort of advance. And let's get Hubert a nice, easy kill.
What a bother.
Okay. Okay. Well, the reinforcement has arrived.
Claude sent me here with reinforcements.
Why do I have to put up with orders from that false leader?
Because you're from the smallest noble house in all the Alliance, you whiner.
Enemy reinforcements. We didn't finish in time. Don't let them secure the ballista.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're all they're just going to kill him. Okay, let's attack with magic. And well, he's dead.
Judith, I'm sorry. I'll leave the rest to you.
Leone, you had...
There's no reason I should die in this place. It's time for me to return home.
Oh. Well, if I kill Leone, all of the other reinforcements leave. Okay, except for these guys. So, I definitely miscalculated. I only said 2 here instead of 3. Or 4. Oh well. Let's get this guy done with.
It looks like I'm done for. Claude, I'm sorry. My allies are...
Alliance soldiers! Judith has fallen. Further conflict is futile. If you surrender, your lives will be spared. Lay down your weapons immediately.
Wow, I guess that was actually pretty easy. I was worried it was going to be, you have to rout all of the enemies. But no, you just have to kill all the commanders and or make them retreat. Which that Leicester Alliance Lord did retreat. And I killed, what's-her-face and the other what's-her-face. So, that's a shame. I did want to recruit Leone, that's why I tried several times back when I could, but I never managed it.
Well.
So.
With this victory, we now have a foothold in the Alliance. The Imperial Army will cross the Aramid River and push the front lines forward. The fight will continue, but do not allow that to stop you from taking pride in our hard-won victory.
Ah, this should put a stop to one of Edelgard's choice phrases. Well done, Professor. I believe it was, if only the Professor were here, we could forge ahead and change the tides of this war.
Ferdinand, it is not necessary to tell the Professor such things.
It isn't.
We're not the only ones benefiting. The whole Imperial Army is stronger now.
Yeah, like twice as strong.
The fighting has been continuing for 5 years. But now I am again witnessing the Professor's power.
I hate fighting. But with the Professor here, maybe it's slightly less terrible?
You're level like 5, okay? No, level 1. I never used her. Actually level 20 now because they level all of them up immediately after the 5-year gap.
The only one complaining?
I'm glad to see everyone so inspired. It seems the reappearance of the Professor has done much to raise your morale.
Do you not feel the same, Hubert? Come now, be honest with yourself. Now, we must take advantage of the situation and blaze ahead. Our path is still a long one.
And let's save our progress. And I think that's the end of the chapter. Yeah, that's the end of that chapter. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.